Car Con Carne, it is a full house tonight. And we're making new friends tonight. 4 strangers coming together. Actually, you two aren't strangers to one another, but generally speaking, it's like an Uber carpool going on.
Basically.
It
just smells a lot better.
It does smell a lot better.
To my right and behind me is Tommy, proprietor of the Beacon Tap. We are in Des Plaines, the long-running. See, slow internet. This could be a problem. If you're watching this, by the way, on Facebook Live and the internet is choppy, I will re-upload this video later. I'm having all kinds of data issues, so if it happens that way, I'll re-upload. And then to my direct right, and then directly behind me, I have Laura and Damien and Laura.
Hello.
The Blind Staggers, the 10-year running Blind Staggers in the car. Before we eat food from the Beacon Tap, which smells, would you agree, incredible?
Smells awesome. Smells awesome.
Hell yeah.
Before that, and before we talk about the Blind Staggers, I do want to say Car Con Carne is sponsored this episode by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, are you tired of your hard-earned profits going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card? We're happy. I'm out of breath already. Let's just call it a night.
Mouthful.
We're happy to announce that our partners at C&H Financial Services have the solution. C&H is the fastest-growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. magazine, and their patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right, Tommy of the Beacon Tap. 100% of the fees.
100.
Ask me how. I'll tell you.
How?
Well, I'll tell you afterward.
Okay.
C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. No cost. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437, extension 999. There's no way anyone will ever remember that. So, instead, remember freeprocessingnow.com. Start saving money today. The Blind Staggers, the Beacon Tap. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
So, we're on borrowed time with Tommy. He's got a restaurant to run. Is your place always that busy on Monday?
We do bingo on Mondays.
Holy shit. I walked in there and I had a hard time finding a parking space. I'm like, it's a Monday night. How bad is it going to be?
Exactly.
Same here,
That's exactly what we said.
I mean, this place is on fire tonight.
Yeah, we're truly blessed, man. The neighborhood really took us back in when we reopened 2.5 years ago.
So tell me about that, because this place is, there's history here.
There is. We are the fourth set of different owners with the Beacon Tap. The Beacon Tap opened in 1955. 2 brothers, Frank and John. And then John eventually left it to his daughter, Kathy, who moved to Arizona, and she sold it to another couple of gentlemen who we were able to get it from after their tenure was done. So we've been reopened now 2.5 years. So,
and this is very much like this is a community place. This is an incredibly neighborly,
extremely family friendly. We got a volleyball court in the back that the kids all play in the summertime. We have more kids playing in the volleyball court than we do people playing volleyball. So it's okay though. It's the biggest sandbox in Des Plaines in the neighborhood.
There you go.
So
Nice.
All right, so talk to me a little bit. So if you want to go and have a cocktail, have a beer, perfect place to do it. Perfect. By the way, my compliments to your urinals. I don't often compliment restaurants on the urinals. They're hollowed out beer kegs.
they are. Yes.
That's awesome.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, I've had husbands bring their wives in there to show them the urinals.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I drove here all the way from the NBC Tower. I had to take care of business. I'm like, well, this is lovely. This is high concept. All right, so as long as this place has been here, the menu's probably gone through some changes.
It has.
Tell me about the menu today.
The menu today, I actually brought some food for all of us to try. I brought out our smoked brisket sandwich. I got some smoked wings, and then I did a loaded mac and cheese pizza with the crust filled with cheese as well.
Oh, snap.
So you guys aren't going home hungry, I promise.
That sounds
Not too many people do. Our helpings are always as big as my head is. So
Well, it's funny. When I first walked in here, you told me what you were making, and you said loaded mac and cheese. I thought that's where the sentence was going to stop.
No way.
And then you added that to pizza. Well, here we go.
Right, man.
Tell me about the smoked brisket. How are you doing that?
The smoked brisket gets, we have a smoker in our kitchen. It is smoked for 12 hours.
So totally legit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Overnight, every single day, fresh. And if we run out, then we 86 it for the day and we remake it the next day.
Nice.
So
That's the barbecue way.
That's the way to do it.
And tell me about the wings. So are these sauce or are these like dry
These
rubbed?
are not. So these are dry rubbed wings, and we put
Which are easier to eat in the car, so bless you.
easier.
Yeah, I
And
was thinking ahead.
I don't like to put sauce on anything that has a nice dry rub on it.
I totally
the
agree.
flavor is amazing. But yeah, we smoke these as well for 4 hours at a low temp and pull them out. We drop them in the fryer to add a little bit of crispiness to them and serve them.
Are you aroused? I am.
Totally.
Got the weirdest boner for sure.
Got the weirdest boner for sure. And that's the headline of this week's
Headline
podcast.
of this, yes.
Okay, and I want to apologize to Laura. Here's the thing, and if you've watched the show or listened to the show, you know my seat is broken, so whoever sits behind me is penalized.
I'm used to it. These boys, they squish me behind amps all the time.
Yeah,
I'm all right. I'm all
I'm
right.
kneecapping you, and I'm sorry, you're literally going to stagger out of the car.
'Cause I didn't think you were that tall. So for when I saw that the seat was as far back as it was.
And what's interesting now, when it hit bumps, it kind of moves up a little bit. There are some issues I need to get addressed.
Something needs to be addressed here, yeah.
Yeah.
The clock might be ticking here on my car. All right, so let's start with the wings. Is that cool with you
Sure.
guys?
Sounds
Sure.
You had me.
If you need assistance here, I'm happy
Well, here,
to
Well,
help.
you're here to
I
eat.
brought plates and
You
all
brought
kinds
plates
of
and
stuff for
everything? Oh my
everybody.
goodness.
There you go, James.
This is a
Thank you.
classy car
There
meal,
you
guys.
go. That's right. That's the only way we do things here at the Beacon.
and they're warm. They're freshly
They
washed.
are. They are.
That's how we know they're clean.
All right.
Oh, snap.
And here comes more of the wonderful aroma.
All right.
All right,
I'm
so-
just digging in.
Yeah,
Can we-
dig in.
I don't have coronavirus. Can we just all? All
Get in there, man.
Do it.
right, I'm going to hand this to you.
Get yourself a wing. Get yourself a
Oh,
flat.
thank you, thank you.
I'll do one
I'm going to
each.
give you one more.
All right.
Again,
I learned the nice twisty rule now, too. Let's see if I can execute it properly.
what?
The twisty for the flats, where you twist the bone out and you can just eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys never tried this before?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, my God. I'm going to try it.
You got
Oh, yeah,
wing
these-
eating techniques.
These
yeah.
are
See,
these are
you
fresh.
twist the bone right out,
And then you don't.
and then you drop the other one down.
and you don't lose anything.
Yeah.
The rub is great.
Oh, yeah.
Still juicy.
Totally juicy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice smoky taste, which kind of hangs
Yeah.
with you.
Thank you.
And these are substantive wings. I mean,
There's some meat to them, man.
oh my lord. What do you normally eat?
Me,
Yeah.
personally, I love our Texas smokehouse sandwich, which is brisket, pulled pork, andouille sausage, Southern-style coleslaw on Texas toast.
It's an entire barbecue
It's
restaurant.
amazing. Yeah.
On a bun.
This rub is great.
We do a great cheesy garlic beef sandwich as well. That one will put you to bed.
Cheesy garlic beef.
Yeah.
So just old school Italian beef, like dipped and
Yeah, that's it, man.
oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so hours. You said you're a family place. When are you open?
We open every single day except for Mondays at 11 a.m. Mondays we open at 4. Gives our staff a little bit of time to recharge the batteries from the weekend.
Just walking in
That's
this,
real sweet of you.
We try.
Yeah.
just walking in this place, I know it's nuts on the weekends.
It's crazy.
I can tell this place.
We do live music every Friday and Saturday night. We've been upping our game a little bit, adding a few things here and there on Thursdays. And then, like I said, the patio in the summertime, we sit 300 people outside.
300?
So, yeah. It's
Dang.
huge. It's big. It's big. Lots of parties. Lots of softball teams. We sponsor tons of softball teams. We do trivia on Wednesdays.
Take another wing.
We got food specials
it.
every single day. It's just... It's never slow here, which is, like I said, it's a blessing with this neighborhood that everybody took us in the way that they did.
And let's talk about that. I mean, you have this community, this clientele that's been coming here forever. Tell me about some of the people who've been here through multiple owners.
You know, it's we're family friendly. Not that they weren't before, but they were still more geared as being just a bar. And I feel like in this day and age, you have to be family friendly if you want to continue to keep up with everybody and keep business going. So you open
Especially
your
because
doors to everybody.
Kids don't leave home till they're 30 now. So
No, they don't. They don't. You know, and they can still play in the sandbox at 21. So, yeah, I mean, we have a lot of customers that were here from before that still come in, you know, and there are afternoon people, there are happy hour customers, and then we have our dinner crowd, and then we have our after dinner crowd, and then we have our music crowd, and then we have, you know, our trivia crowd on Wednesdays. So, you know, bingo tonight on Mondays. We do bags leagues. There's so much stuff going on here. We do a golf outing every year to raise money for Misericordia. So it's just, we're always doing something. We just gave away a diamond this past Sunday.
Gave away a diamond.
We did a diamond giveaway. Not Sunday, I'm sorry, Saturday. We did a diamond giveaway. So We did that.
That's a new one. I haven't heard of that.
We're always doing stuff. We're trying. We're just trying to keep busy.
All right, let's keep the flow of food going.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
All
get
right.
into this
What's
brisket
next?
sandwich. I cut it into 4s for everybody.
Dang.
Everybody
So,
gets a nice
I can't
little...
see-
Thoughtful.
I can't see who comments on the podcast.
You want another wing?
Someone just wrote
I'll grab
30.
one in a sec, though.
Someone just wrote 30. Say it
Oh, I
ain't so.
destroyed that side.
No, it's true. That's
Here
that's
you
what I
go.
read.
There's the brisket.
Oh my lord.
You wanted another wing, yeah?
You want a leg or a flat?
A leg, please.
Okay, brisket is.
The barbecue sauce is already on there for you, too. If you want more, there's some in there. I got coleslaw back here. I got tater tots.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Looks great, doesn't it?
Sure does.
It's one of those sandwiches where you need an expandable jaw.
Yep.
Just to eat
Just
it.
give it a little squeeze.
Oh, it's good.
Feel bad for everybody just listening to my Tony Soprano breathing while I eat.
It's expected. Oh, that's delicious.
Very good.
The sauce is a nice, subtle, mild sauce.
That's our Kansas City sauce. So we also have bourbon molasses in Carolina as well. So we only use the Kansas City on the brisket.
Super tender. This is great.
Good smoke flavor.
Is this a brioche bun?
It is.
See? You know how to do this.
That's right.
Really nice job.
Thank you.
So glad I didn't eat before I came here today.
Me too.
How foolish I would be.
I never eat before I do these podcasts. I
You
just
can't.
All right, and now
You want a tot?
yeah, I
Hop
want
me
to
up. Thank you.
Todd.
All right, how am I going to get to this pizza?
This is a challenge.
I think I can assist and maybe put the wings up here. Oh, you got it.
There we go.
You're a pro.
This thing's the bomb right here.
Oh my God.
Okay, I want to hold that up.
Okay.
Tots.
I love that we're jammed into this car.
Wow.
I'm glad you are. I'm glad you do.
Wow.
That is a loaded mac and cheese pizza with blackened chicken.
It's heavy.
It's heavy, man.
It looks
I
heavy.
can't eat more than 2 pieces. I tried 3 the other day, and I couldn't do it.
It's like a dwarf star in this cardboard. It's super heavy.
It is, man.
Oh, did you
That's
get
all the
smell
cheese
off?
and the crust.
It smells heavy.
Just like I don't eat before every podcast, I at some point during the podcast say, and tomorrow I'm just going to eat leaves.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
Because-
like if you don't.
This is why the terrorists hate us. It's because of Tommy. All right, I'm going to pass this one up to Damien here.
All right.
I'm twisting my
Oh,
arms
yeah.
in ways
That good old cheese stretch.
Look at
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, Jesus is right.
All right.
All right,
I'm going to grab you one.
thank you.
Whoop. I don't want to lose any of the good stuff.
No way.
All right.
Oh, so this is great. So what is on top of the grilled cheese? Is that bacon?
That is bacon.
The mac and cheese. I mean.
Bacon, green onions, blackened chicken, and then, like I said, inside the crust is cheese, too.
Weren't you just saying the other day, I want something that'll bind me up for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the week. You can't get this chicken so good.
Oh, man.
Oh, we saved the best for last. Everything else has been good, but holy crap.
Wow.
That is like nothing I've had before. That is
Nope.
bomb.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to drink while eating this. I wouldn't be able to have one more
It'd
than
be
one
hard.
drink.
It'd be
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a
Like
hard booze.
you guys stay here. I'm going to go home. Thanks.
Yeah, putting a beer on top of this might be a bit much.
You did it.
Thanks.
This is amazing.
Thank you so much for bringing us out.
So do you have,
Absolutely.
do
This
you
is
have
quite the treat.
other I think you do, other insane things on your menu or combinations or...
What
Yeah,
else do we
saw that
do? We do
Mac and cheese- what was
Oh,
it,
yeah, the chicken and waffle bites.
chicken and waffle bites. So the chicken and waffle bites is a twist. We actually use waffle batter for the chicken strips.
Oh.
Bite into the chicken strips, it tastes like the waffle.
Now that is
Yeah.
genius.
And then we use a spicy maple syrup.
Damien and I have a
side.
thing about chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love it.
yeah.
Like when you're on the road, do you...
If we can.
If we can,
If
we can find a
anybody
spot.
mentions it,
that's where
we'll be
we're
at
going.
that spot.
Nice. What else do? We just added beer nuggets to our menu. Those are coated in garlic parmesan.
So what's a beer nugget? Is it like
It's
a
a dough ball. That's
Oh,
all it is.
okay.
It's the pizza dough. We proof it, give it a little beer flavor, drop it in the fryer, take them out, coat them in garlic and parmesan, serve them with marinara, a little pizza sauce, and that's it.
That sounds tight.
Yeah.
I'm digging this crust too.
I haven't even made it there yet. Did you do the flippy and do the crust first?
No, I didn't do the
You
flippy.
can go backwards.
You have a certain lexicon for dining.
I'm a pro.
Clearly.
I like to eat.
All right, you, sir. What else should we know about the Beacon Tap?
What else should you know about the Beacon Tap? We do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 3. We do bottomless bloodies and mimosas for $14 from 10 to 3.
Sounds like a challenge.
It's amazing. What else do we got? I already mentioned trivia. We got bingo. We got music.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I think you got all bases
And
covered.
we got a patio.
And you got really good food.
We got really good food. We got really good food. We got 3 other restaurants too in Chicago.
You do?
We do. We have Zia's Lago Vista down on Ashland Avenue, just south of Irving. We have Zia's Trattoria in Edison Park on Northwest Highway in Oliphant, and we have Cafe Touche, which is a French cuisine on Northwest Highway in Oshkosh.
I just ate there like 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Me and
That's what I
Megan
like
went
to
there
hear.
for brunch.
Nice.
Great.
Beautiful.
All right, we're going to let you go back to running a restaurant.
I appreciate that, and I really appreciate the time and you guys
truly our pleasure.
enjoying.
Yeah.
Really.
We
Is that
really
Miss
appreciate-
Pac-Man on your hand?
Hell yeah, it
That's
is.
amazing. I love it. Miss Pac-Man is
Pac-Man?
tattooed on her
Waka waka.
hand. I love it. I'm going to leave you guys this food.
I was hoping you were going to
Bless you.
say that.
You guys take whatever you want home with you. Feel free to come inside if you can handle a beer afterwards.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, James.
My pleasure, dude. Thanks for the
It was
hospitality.
very nice to meet you.
I'm all cheesy, but
That's
I
all
think
right.
you're used to that.
Very nice to meet you.
Take it easy.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, I can't get out. Holy cow.
All right, there you
All
go.
right, have a blast.
Thank
Later.
you. Isn't he nice?
Great.
All right,
Poor
so
sweetie.
do you want to side saddle in the back seat so you're not hurting yourself?
It doesn't matter. I'm pretty good. Now I'm all situated.
All right, so now that we're done talking about the restaurant, let's talk about the Blind Staggers.
Alrighty.
This band that's in my car. But first, let me have another bite of this, because really.
Man.
Are you saying uncle?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still going.
Thank you.
I didn't make it to the crust yet. I got to get to the cheesy crust.
I ate half that crust, and it was a lot. Mm-hmm. Man, that was a good slice of pizza, though. It was a
Heck
meal.
yeah.
It was a meal on a pizza.
I can't chew fast enough to do this interview.
Yeah, it's a little gums up the works a little bit.
Here's why I like the Blind Staggers. It's kind of country. It's kind of punk. Maybe it's Americana. I don't know. It's
Who
just
knows?
It's just the Blind Staggers.
It's true. It's true.
You occupy your own space.
We have definitely decided at this point we just play whatever we feel like.
Yeah. We play what we think
It
is
all
fun
sounds
now.
like
That's all
us
that matters.
anyway.
Yeah.
It all sounds like you. And I guess I'm going to say you've been around for 10 years, but then I want to back up and say, tell me the history of the Blind Staggers.
Well, it started off with me and 2 friends as a band called Press Gang, and then Laura, our drummer, couldn't make a show, and Laura joined on for I wanted to make kind of like a back porch style acoustic show out of it for that night, and she sang, and that was all it took. I was like, oh no, you should stick around.
I just didn't leave.
Yeah, she just took
That's the
off.
secret
I was
to
just like,
success.
I live here now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then we needed a bass player, so her brother joined, who had been in a band with me for years prior.
Nope.
And her now husband, who's my brother, Tony, moved back to Chicago after being in Denver for a while, and he joined the band, and it's been fantastic.
And one of the things I think that really recommends your band, that makes you intensely listenable, is the vocal interplay. I love that shared male-female vocal, or the traded
Thanks.
male-female
Thank
vocals.
you.
That really, that to me makes the band. That's such a, it's just compelling. It's great. It's fun.
Appreciate it. That was one of the selling points.
Yeah.
And then I could also, at the time, write things that maybe I didn't want to say. I'd just pitch them off to her.
Yeah. Or things that, would sound real self-deprecating if you said them, but man, it sounded like I was a real bitch if I said them, so it kind of made
It
it
was
even
great.
funnier.
It was really good.
So the new album is done all right, considering.
Yeah.
Doing all right, considering.
Doing all right, sorry. Kind of self-deprecating.
It was me and my brother had said that same phrase maybe 10 times in the course of 2 weeks. Just kept coming up, and we were like, think that's the next record. That sounds like a good title.
That's fitting.
Because at the time, they were moving away to Denver. Tony and Laura had both moved off for a couple years. And so I decided we needed to write the record, have it demoed out before they left, or else there was no chance of us doing it while they were gone. So we did, and we got a big chunk of it done, and we went and recorded it. And while they were gone over the 2 years, we wrote some more songs, and we're sending off things to them. But having that core of the record demoed was a huge deal to having it done in time.
I do want to again say, if you just joined the Facebook live stream, I'm here with the Blind Staggers. We're at the Beacon Tap in Des Plaines. I have no way to really tell how this is translating on Facebook Live. If the stream is choppy and unwatchable as a result, I will re-upload this video, if not later tonight, tomorrow morning, so you can watch it in full. And you should watch it in full, because it's delightful.
It is.
So, Used to Party is what kicks off the new album. I think I previewed this on the Car Con Carne Facebook page, containing the lyric, what is it?
I remember
we used to party.
Now we just
do drugs. The video is fun.
It is.
It's meant to be.
And it's meant to be.
We had so much fun filming that video. Like it was one of the funnest band days.
It's a very Chicago video.
Yes.
Our videos tend to be.
Yeah, you didn't go to New Jersey to shoot that one.
No,
It's very
sure
clearly
didn't.
Chicago.
No, if you look at our video prior once or twice, it's just us kicking it in a backyard on the northwest side.
Yep.
That's
Which, by
about
the way,
Chicago as it gets.
I guess we'll jump around because you mentioned once or twice. I love that song. That's not a new song.
No.
You did that one a few years ago.
We put that out on the used to Party, and once or twice came out on a single for this record.
Got it.
And then it just took longer to put the record out than we thought.
Like everything does.
As usual, things take a while.
Yeah.
But those are the first two songs that I think pulled me in, and they're great. They're
Thank
just
you.
great. But let's talk about Used to Party. Like I said, the video is fun. Lyrically, is it fun?
It's not.
I didn't think so.
No. In fact,
So note the disconnect.
Tricked ya.
when I wrote it originally, I'd played it on acoustic, and I'd wrote the guitar line for my brother's other band because it was way more rock and roll than we were actually playing at the time. I was like, hey, I got this riff, and I also have this line, and they were like, we should just put those two together, and we decided to write that song. So when I play it acoustic out, whenever I play solo, I play it all minor, and it is a really sad song.
Yeah, it sounds way different when you play it.
It hurts my
so.
feelings to play. Yeah, it's
It hurts my feelings when you play it.
it's rough.
Well, and that's interesting, and that's kind of the sense I get from that song. But by and large, when I listen to your band, I feel like I want to get drunk.
Yeah. I mean, I've been told we were a party band, and
But not in a party kind of way, just kind of like...
It's a lot of it. It was fueled by drinking and hangovers, and getting the sads.
Yeah.
That tends to come after. You can only go so high without going, super low. The world has a way of the great leveler. Hangovers are real
and
inspirational.
so the things you wrestle with, booze, and some nights you wrestle with demons on that one, literal demons.
Yeah. I quit drinking maybe almost 4 years ago.
Congratulations.
Right about the beginning, 3 years ago, right about the beginning of recording, writing this record. And a lot of it had to do with that. Me I was working at a bar still and not drinking.
I worked in a bar. It's really hard not to drink when you work in a bar.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just, you're just around it. People want to buy you a shot, even when it's
The management
harmless.
wants to buy you shots. I mean,
It's-
And then I feel like you're constantly
yeah.
explaining yourself.
Yeah. Fortunately, everybody understood what was going on and didn't give me too much of a hassle about it. They got it. They were like, yeah, maybe you should chill out a little bit. You're kind of bad at this right now.
So day drinks, is that a throwback to bygone?
Day drinks I've seen that story play out 1,000 times.
As a bartender,
As
you
a
see that.
bartender,
People walk- yeah.
it was, I've been that person who's been out all night getting wasted, and then the next day you go to meet up with your girlfriend, and she looks at you and she's like, you kind of look like a piece of shit right now. And you're like, yeah, well, I'm having a great time. What are you talking about? Let's have fun. You're like, yeah, I'm already 7 drinks deep before you got here.
Yeah.
So, and then, I'd see it on other people happen all the time.
Yeah.
Girl walks in, sees the guy, and he's like, hey, babe. And she's like, oh, there's,
The worst eye roll you could possibly imagine.
So
Like you couldn't just hold off.
you couldn't just wait. Yeah.
We're going to see my parents for lunch. You couldn't
Yeah.
just...
Yep. 100%.
It's funny because when I bartended, same thing. I was so turned off of booze just from watching the clients.
Yeah.
The customers, just watching them come in, get shit-faced by 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, do I look like this when I drink? I don't want to look like that.
Right. And,
And that was a huge, like for me, I'm like, I don't really even want to do this anymore.
I mean, yeah, I definitely saw a lot of people just be messes. But it doesn't, it's cool, man. When they're a mess, they're gross. When I'm a mess, I'm awesome. Like, come on, dude. That's the whole point.
So as we're recording this, it is Monday. It's March already. February flew by.
It does.
Yeah.
It is March 2nd. You just did your 10-year anniversary show.
We did.
But that's not the last we'll see from you. You're doing Livewire this month?
We're doing a Livewire for event for a friend of ours and
Friend of our group, yeah.
our group, Big Dave Cunningham. He passed away, and we're doing a benefit show for him.
Yeah, a couple of the bands are doing like full sets of
his
he had
music.
2 bands, so full sets of his music, which is pretty awesome and a huge undertaking. My brother's actually playing every
our
every
bass player's
band
playing.
that night. So Shrek's got his a full plate ahead of him. But
And Livewire is such a cool place, too.
oh yeah,
It's a fun night. That's like, I mean, for all intents and purposes, our bass player works there. We end up playing a lot of shows there.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been there since last summer. I need to go see this show.
yeah.
There it is. All right, so the new album, Doing All Right, considering. It's available on all streaming platforms. Are there hard copies?
There are. We made CDs.
Excellent.
We made CDs. Yeah, records. Last time we got really burned on records and kind of turned me off.
It's expensive.
It's
It
really
sure
expensive, and it took over a year for us to get our records. When we were done, we finished the record it was mastered in January. Started hitting up plants, and they were like, "Don't even talk to us till after record store day."
Oh,
It was
man.
like, cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait till the end of April. That's already pushing it back 5 months.
Right, you have a new album ready to go by that
And
time.
it was it was ridiculous.
We're just too
So
tiny to get pushed through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So.
It's like, oh, sorry, Led Zeppelin they want to do a reissue of Zeppelin 2.
And they care more about Led
Because,
Zeppelin than us. Come
nobody
on,
can
man.
go to a
Please.
secondhand record store. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
To be fair, Laura, I'm kind of on your side. I think Zeppelin 2, as far as the Zeppelin catalog goes, greatly overrated. I'm not a Moby Dick fan.
I'm a Zeppelin 3 side, 2 side.
There you
man.
go.
I like
There
the
you
quiet
go.
stuff.
I like Tangerine, and that's
Yeah,
the way.
That's my jam. I don't really need to hear those big guitars ever again.
Oh, I don't know. I can still listen to
I've
Physical
heard them
Graffiti.
so many times.
I have too, but catch me at the right time.
You just got to take a little breather from it at all and revisit it in the right state of mind.
I guess. That's why I like the slow stuff.
Yeah, probably.
I like the quiet stuff.
Yeah, I can't do Zeppelin 2 anymore. Thank you.
Yep.
Can't do it. All right, so the Blind Staggers, we're going to quietly gnaw at the rest of the food, or at least Laura and I will. I don't give a shit. I give up on
get
you.
in.
Yeah.
Get in.
I do want to thank the Beacon Tap for providing food. Tommy was incredibly gracious
I'm
and
gonna
kind,
get out this crust.
setting us up with food. And I want to thank the Blind Staggers. We met only minutes ago,
did.
and now I think it's safe to say we're best friends.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Pretty much. So thank you. If you're watching on Facebook Live, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on carconcarne.com or a podcast platform, thank you. And if you do like it, please tell a friend. Carco & Carne is sponsored by C&H Financial Services, freeprocessingnow.com. Thank you, Blind Staggers.
Thank for having us.
Thank you.